Grace and joy of Christ be with you all. I am Peter Sburat, the Director, Human Life Service Center, Miri. On behalf of the Human Life International USA and the Miri Diocese, I would like to invite you all to the 16th Human Life International Asia Pacific Congress on Faith, Life and Family, which will be held from the 19th to the 21st November 2009 at the Imperial Hotel, Miri. Brothers and sisters in Christ, we are living in a world of culture of death, the culture that kills children before birth and after birth, and kills the innocents, faithful and family. Daily on TV screen, newspapers and internet, we are bombarded with the acts of violence, sexual abuses, rapes, incest, homosexual, broken families, unmarried couples living together, all under the guise of modern lifestyle, progress and freedom of choice. Our Eastern as well as our religious values and hence morality of our society are being undermined by Western propaganda in the name of human rights, freedom and equality. What's the root cause of all this? At this Congress, prominent speakers from the Western world and Asia will share their life experience and expose to us the hidden agenda of a few rich and powerful individuals collaborating with the world's organizations to disintegrate family, race and nation so that they will forever lord over us. Let us come together to this Congress to arm ourselves with the knowledge and wisdom so that we can confidently defend the defenseless, our family, race and nation, and make a difference in the life of our future generation. Come, register now. God bless you all. Thank you.
Let's take a quick peek at some of the key topics and issues that will be addressed at the upcoming Congress.
You've been around in the world, what have you noticed about the biggest threat?
Well, there are many, but primarily I would say that when a culture accepts the legalization of abortion, now abortion is just about everywhere in the world it's practiced legally or illegally. If it's practiced illegally, the law still, supports the truth of the matter, that this is an act.
See that this is human life. Barely visible to the naked eye, these images look like you and me before we were born. But this is another look at life, the human embryo. Fully alive from the instant of conception, we all looked just like this when the wonder of creation unfolded in our mother's womb.
Just like you and I are adult human beings, this is an embryonic human being. The protection of the law and certainly the ethical concerns of our culture should and have always extended to all human beings.
But now, some scientists want to manipulate and destroy human embryos to harvest their stem cells. They hope that this might help them find cures. They might not look like much, But stem cells are building blocks of the body. They have a remarkable capacity to replace or heal damaged tissues and cells. Certain stem cells are found in human embryos. But harvesting embryonic stem cells requires destruction of embryos. Some scientists want to artificially create new human embryos in the laboratory using a process called somatic cell nuclear transfer, or SCNT. It's another name for cloning, the same technique that created Dolly the sheep. During the SCNT process, the nucleus or DNA of a cell is removed and then transferred into a human egg. This creates a cloned embryo. With a spark of electricity, the new embryo begins developing. But the cloned embryo is only allowed to live long enough to be destroyed for its stem cells. Now, some scientists want to create thousands, even millions of cloned human embryos for the sole purpose of destroying them for their cells. It's like harvesting a crop from a field. We hear a lot about embryonic stem cells in the news, but listen closely and you'll discover the real successes.
After 25 years of research with embryonic stem cells, mouse and human, there's very little evidence that embryonic stem cells are effective in treating disease and repairing tissue. In the meantime, there are thousands of patients who've been successfully treated with their own adult stem cells.
These stem cells are called adult stem cells. They're found throughout the body, in places like our bone marrow, skin, even umbilical cord blood from newborn babies that is often tossed away after birth. Adult stem cells are already being used to treat or heal people of all ages suffering from terrible diseases and injuries. People like Jackie Raybon. Jackie was an outstanding athlete who dreamed about playing college volleyball. That all changed when a tragic car accident fractured her spine. Doctors told her she'd never walk again.
It's like losing a part of you, like losing a family member. It's like it's that traumatic, I think.
Then she learned about a groundbreaking new treatment. Adult stem cells taken from her own nose were used to help repair and regenerate tissues in her spine. Today, with the help of braces, Jackie walks, something doctors thought would be impossible. Now, Jackie is spreading the word about the real promise and hope of adult stem cell research and therapy.
Well, adult stem cell, I mean, it's from your own body. You're not harming anybody for it. I mean, you're healing yourself. So I think that's awesome if you can heal yourself. But with the embryonic, you're using somebody else's life to heal yourself. And I think that that's wrong, that you shouldn't have to hurt somebody else to help you.
Adult stem cell research and therapy helps thousands of patients suffering from a variety of diseases and injuries. This is a story often lost or misrepresented by the news media to the public.
When they hear about the promises and the hope of stem cell research, that's true, but they need to remember the takeaway point is that the real successes that we're seeing.
Register now and we look forward to see you in Miri, Malaysia in November 2009. God bless.